losing feeling the other.
That was mighty close.